Welcome back to our final segment of Chamber Exchange, the TV show, brought to you by our sponsors, Bank Hometown and St. Vincent Hospital. And here in our final segment, we have Kwasi Acheampong, who is the founder and executive director of Our Bright Future, and a special guest, Sian Nissam, who is going to talk a little about his involvement in the program. But Kwasi, maybe we could have you start and give us a little background on Our Bright Future.
Yes, thank you, Tim. Thank you guys for having me. So Our Bright Future started October 2016. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. My father was a dreamer, and he wanted to bring his 10 kids to America. And we got here, Webster, Massachusetts, and you're trying to find some low-income housing. Imagine having 10 kids trying to find low-income housing. And so he had a 3-bedroom apartment. There's a mom's room, there's a kid's room. So the boys,
some bunk beds?
Pretty much. So, we have 2 bunk beds on each side, and you make it work. So, being from Africa, trying to make a friend in America wasn't the easiest thing, So I finally made a friend, and I went to go knock on his door, and I said, hey, open up, let's go out and let's go play. And he was being very hesitant about opening the door. And as he went to go shut the door, my foot was at the door, so it kind of hit the door and opened. And I walked in. I looked to the right of me. His mother was passed out, and there was a needle sticking in her arm. And I was 10 years old, and it changed my life forever. So, fast forward, I made a promise to myself and said, hey, I'm going to do everything I can to get out of this situation. So, I go to college, went to school for accounting, Worcester State. I was coaching at St. Peter Marion, which is now St. Paul's. And I get out of practice, I get a phone call. And it was one of my childhood friends. Remember that kid you saw with his mom with a needle sticking in her arm? Well, he just overdosed. And that day kind of reminded me of that 10-year-old boy. So I need to do something to help that 10-year-old boy that wanted to get out of that situation. That's why I started Our Bright Future, not thinking anything of it, of more of a giving back situation. And with that process, I met a student that I was coaching. His name is Anthony Galgano. He comes to volunteer at my program, and he goes, hey coach, let's start some robotics. And being naive, I said, that's not going to work. These kids are inner city kids. They only like basketball. They don't even like soccer. And he said, let's just try. And I remember his father was part of First Robotics. They're bringing all these robots in. I remember just sitting back watching, and these kids going nuts. I remember just getting goosebumps. I was like, we might have something here. So we started attaching the kids' math and science grades, and then just start, going out to Southbridge, Webster, and those areas, and start seeing the grades.
And so your program is based where? And how do kids plug in?
Yeah, so we more everywhere in Central Mass. So we are in Webster, we are in Worcester as well. That's the program that Sian is in. And then we have Southbridge, we have Dudley. So we kind of Central Mass everywhere. We get students from all over the place to come to us. So we have after-school programs along with summer camps as well.
Okay. And are the after-school programs at schools, or are
some are at schools, some are at locations that we have as well too. So right now the Worcester one, we partner with the BPI Business School and Fiji, which is a fraternity.
Yep.
So all those boys will come to us, and we probably get like 15 of them throughout the year. Where they come volunteer, all engineer students, and we rent at ACE. ACE has a building. Yep. We get rent there, and we run after school programs.
So Sian, tell us about the program that you're involved with.
To shorten up everything, it's just fun and learning. You won't even know that you're learning. Every time I come in Monday, it starts off the week with some robotics. Like we are starting some robotics, and we have to code these Atlas robots to finish obstacle courses or mazes. And then we have Tuesdays where we have kind of like 3D printing, where we can make miniature models of like schools, houses, petting zoos. I probably go a little too crazy with them. On Wednesday we have sports. I really don't come in that day because I don't like running. And then we have Thursday where we can where we use Cricut to make stickers, which can go anywhere. You can make your own design on a hoodie, T-shirt.
What's Cricut?
It's kind of like this machine. You design it on this website, and then it prints it out as a sticker, and then you paste it iron it, you have your own shirt.
Got it, got it. And so you go to the ACE Center after school up on Belmont Hill from Lakeview School, after school, these programs?
Yeah.
All right, but Monday's your favorite day?
No.
No, which one's your favorite day?
It's a hard choice between Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday, but no running.
Yeah, no running.
And how long have you been in the program?
I just started January 2024.
Okay, and how did you hear about it?
My parents were eager to find an after-school program because I'm very mischievous and bored at home, and
Right.
I do very crazy stuff. So they really wanted to find something, and they came across this ad for OBF, and then they applied, and thanks to Kwasi and my friend Isaiah, who was in the program, and helped me get in.
And OBF is Our Better Future.
Yeah.
All right, and how many fellow students are involved in the program?
If I'm about like 12, I really haven't counted them.
Got it, got it. And so how do you make this all work?
So it's a team, right? So, I speak about Anthony Gargano. So the robots we actually use, he actually started his own company called True Robotics. Those robots, so we have the curriculum all around it to make it work, right? Same thing with our 3D printing. When we go to him, he does all our trainings with that. So we have the resources, obviously, from WPI as well to get all that going, right? And we have that social emotional learning where we have a woman come in where we kind of tie all that together as well. So I reach out to my community, funding wise, right? Cornerstone Bank, United Way Central Mass, United Way South Central Mass. I need my community to support that to make all this work. So I cannot say.
So you're fundraising. You got a golf tournament coming up.
Yes. So June 29th.
At the Raceway Golf.
Up in Thompson. Yep.
So if Kwasi, just in the few minutes we have left, minute or two we have left, how do people learn more? If they want, is there a website? If they want to get involved, contribute, volunteer, how do they do that?
Go to OurBrightFutureInc.org. You can go there. You can email me as well, info@OurBrightFutureInc.org as well.
Okay. So what's next?
We have 2 summer camps running
Yeah.
that's going to be coming up in July. So we have one in Nichols. That's probably our biggest one. We've been doing it going on 4 years now.
Nichols College.
Nichols College there.
Great,
so 5
great
weeks.
campus, beautiful facility.
Beautiful, and that's the concept, right? Having these kids come to the college and realizing, hey, I can go to a college as well too. So, and then this year we partnered with Vernon Hill out in Worcester to run the after school program. I know
Vernon Hill School.
Vernon Hill School.
Yeah.
I know there's some cuts in Worcester. We wanted to give a free after school program.
Unfortunately, there are cuts across the state.
Yeah,
Worcester's
exactly,
not alone, but
exactly. So,
hopefully they'll get rectified in the year. But so, and those after school programs we know are really important for kids.
yes.
All right, Sian, I'm going to give you the final word.
What?
You were going to do the summer program?
Yes, I applied for the second I found it.
Good stuff. Well, you're a great guest. Very informative and getting the details out there. Kwasi, thank you.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you for being with us on this edition of Chamber Exchange, the TV show.